Agmahu governor. Agmahu the Oba of Lagos. Oba nke Lagos. Money had many years ago. Kamuna Matara. Money had so Mga Echi. Some leaders can we Lebana because him got concerned now. With that effort to all the vacancy is no use crying over his meat that is split. I want to allow me. So here you're missing now. Come on, kindly have them recover. I am for him one. When any moon anything to get me unundi hadana because okay, please.
Ohaneze. Onyaha na nwanne na yokwu ejeje mbe ekene kwa nke.
Thank you.
Ewe konsa. Eso na ndị nwere nsogbu na street a. Okay, afa mbụ Ifeanyi Ibeachụsị. Ụlọ m dị after nke akịta, the next one to my place. From the rate of mmatalụ. Abịara m bido ọrụ ka ibe nsi bido ọrụ na-alụ. So at the time, I bet there this year, I bet there demolition. After I messaged, if I met within the last bar, Lagos State, last bar, last car, those things. I bet there like something, safety, blah blah blah. Anaga. So this year, every August, I bet there like demolition, which every house is never no one. We are not be like a good name, so finally, when you are now called by FHA. That was after I had the number and equated last year.
No, because no, sir.
Now, that demolition I went to Onyon Agaba. Agalum, Ihagwalani Bona. Then we'll end your numbers. Now take a drone, pick your houses, a bar. Near numbers to come and ratify and the mail ratification and the legalization. So nobody with a number, a man may be all before they are drawn. So now and then I go to Kefin share which in the any number one, which now I got below. That one I got, which all will be now now. That was this year. Hanaga, never low number, name if any.
What number is it? One bucket
FHA number. Some of them not for your back.
Okay, that number meaning.
The existing building before the drone fair in April last year, 2022. Like more than same 2022, September.
A demolished
in my own 2 houses ever. So now, Mbane Kuzoku, there, Asana, now, there your number one day, take from the drone, like April 2022. And that capture. So now, other places will empty land. Now I want to go all after that. Now I gather they will come back to give us a number. That is second phase. Can't finish here within the first people. That first people now will not say now. And then your numbers already last year.
They demolish you now.
That collocator now won't die any be a number.
Okay.
If you now want the Luno 2021 down. So here na chiko na abona. That's now you come here and we go that agreement kind of or settlement understanding with FHA because I go only about go from Amonile before FHA came in 2021 or whatever. Now I get hunting. So what can we do? I said okay, we'll number you people. I give you a legalization and the ratification. You make it a government to go damage and all that. And the location and the whatever. And then we'll have a
visit.
Now, we like a more neighborhood because I have them all last year. That never got I know if I see about now. Now, that to be hackle. Man, I want to hackle like see that I 4 building tackle. Now, because I am Wabona. I had number which I had the before April last year. I learned after April last year. But the drone. Una no honozo anacho or no on a waterway or no on a canal or no on a high tension whatever on a street like But not even now. These are all two of the places I'm making. So I don't confuse. Kezi wo I want that question. In your number, your fire number, can I make any can follow up? Then when you say about making why I can follow up and my higher river. Then when also, then we'll also about my street. Then when those are high, who went on those are high number one. So people became confused. So then I take one now, and we go agreement, a kind of settlement between FHA agreement or whatever. Now we understanding on Aga. So this street now I'm Hozi, here we wide down. That is 5 building like on this street. And some other areas. When then you number back, when then you number back. So we don't understand. Every money we go to land now.
No, I'm not here na call. Now, onye na onye Igbo apaturu akporo ụlọ ya.
Onwe ha kwa follow of us bụ ndị Igbo.
No na-ekwu ọma ndị ọzọ
Debe nneje.
Igbo bụ ebe a. Okay.
Igbo ihe Igbo juru ebe a no.
Igbo dị ebe a. Now, okay. Now, you see, ịma a na-ekwu okwu efe na state. Unu ma ala belongs to state government. Madam, land belongs to state government by law. State government ndị nwe decision over land, not the federal government. Amamotu na-eche ekwu efe o makana Lagos was federal capital. Lagos was federal capital for many years now. So when Lagos left, everything here under state government. Or now is under federal government. So when they go FHS, I can't understand how FHS they are not claiming na here because land belongs to the state government. So the point about it is even at the land use decree. This land comes under land use decree or a native land. Native land is controlled by the owners. Native land, the man never roll without bothering about approval of plan. So we are going to follow it in that direction. Because if there are unnecessary discussions and so on, it is very complicated. And I go FHS, they go drone, they go and it is very complicated. The most important thing I give me a simple point. The point is that now, Unubera, Ureguno, Vala. Alunuzro, Niresunala, they didn't deny. All the right, the property right to the land at the time Unuzria. Unuzria are the right person. So when they then who they do say law. At the time you built, this place was not very strictly under the Lagos State Government Town Planning Authority thing. In every state. One state in a place outside the government planning authority area. So when government decide to put it under, if they have any serious reason to demolish a place, then they can. In which case, adequate compensation. Because you see, in every country, a citizen's right is taken as sacred. Any people now they take a citizen's right, they make all be all the person because mother pacha ga town, iga muye na madi paigo. But they go get this one. But they go get you no unchaya. Ke konya ha kashmina, onya ha monum. Ke konya bo ika gumana ya. Asna be la put see ya one day. Imuye nda ha wuye onya ola kwaro onya mmadu Chineke kere. Ke nwere obi Chineke. So mu ana ekwu okwu magmahu governor magmahu onye ọwụla ụzọ aka ga-esi ekwu ya because you see a ga-arụrịrị ka ọ na ha chọrọ ala ọkwa na ha chọghị ya ha chọzie na ha ga-eme ya a ga-enye unu ya then a ga-amanụ the cost of buildings marakwana ego ole a ga-enye unu we are going to beg them ka ghara ibe hapụ people who will be heartbroken obi ga-akpọ because of this type of treatment. We are going to avoid it. And for being your brothers, I are happy. More happy that during my own time, I always clap on my face. So I won't be happy about it. So here in Akoa about drone here, that is going to make confused. The most important thing he handled like this way she water. Akoa lamia she water. I don't think I can present here. And then I want to let you know I have got a lot of information. Even Senator Ume has briefed me, to me, brief from he told me some of the things and so on. But I have some questions. There are some questions that is questions I've come to clarify. And that is why I'm here today, because I don't want this matter to be brushed aside. If we don't do anything today, tomorrow so this is why I made this one. I can try our best to the best. I'm exhausted. Our right. What we are going to fight for is our right. We're not going to tell the government that they have no right. Government will right. But government right again, if we're not in writing with obligation in with compassion to citizens. Because in the only we more here, we more here, oil banga, the man ever before we more here. Develop Lagos, Araba, some of them Nekuna Ohibo. In a book, no him or her Kurubra. You could all have so the point about it is, I actually want to build a Nigeria. Actually build a Nigeria, a country based on truth, based on justice, based on equity. So that all who can be because of your tribe, because of your religion, as we don't want that type of country. We Igbos, every time. Look, I give us our own. Give us our own. AKLS states. Southeast is only state, the only zone where only 5 states. Why is it that the 6 or 7? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. By not having 6 states, and they lose trillions of naira every year. Because animal allocation on equality of states, equality of local governments, and they losing legislative power. Legislative power, I came with a whole house of assembly. 3 senators were not there. 8 to 10 national assembly were not there. And the ministers, according to and I met chairman of board, according to places. So, and then how can we be happy and be clapping for everybody? I'm not going to clap for them like that. I have to tell them the truth. And I will say it before God and man, because I'm brought up from a Christian family. My parents serve God. And they believe in truth. And I'm going to use that to tell anybody. So I think at this point, the only thing they make agma ekelunun, agma engekuna mekuna kubeke. So when they won the press, handle yangeku. So emechakwa ngaga inspect. Ese fute bang. You see, so
yes. Well, excuse.
Because
okay, I never actually.
Yes, go ahead.
Igbo onyaga na nwanne ya biko onye isi ala ekene gị nna dị ka ga-akọ na m maka na ezigbo nna ka ịbụ ka ugbo na abụ nna afọ gị the first one dị Ikoyi ọnụ nke o si mee ọ dị ka ọ ya dị anyị naba kịta ataba ebe a ibe tọrọ mmụtọ n'ebe ife ị na-ekwu n'isi na-ekwu eziokwu ala eziokwu Chineke mgbe ndị Igbo hapụrụ ikwu eziokwu ọgbaka anyị ga-ada akwụkwọ eziokwu anyị na-adịgo nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ana m ekene ego dị pụrụ iche n'agbanyeghị iwe bụrụ onwe gị bịa n'ebe a tata maka ihi ụmụnne gị ife ikwuru onye agha nwanne ya otu aka ọ ya na-adị okwu nwere okwu ndụmọdụ n'okwu ndụmọdụ ka m nwere ka ị makwue ka anyị si nọlụ maka oge ụfọdụ abịa tu na onye tụ ahịa ekwube nke bụ eziokwu mụ abụ eze Chukwu aka anyị ka mmadụ eze ndị Igbo n'ori adị eze Chimere eze achịara m amụ ụdọta for 6 years achịrị m botu ọdọ nwoke akụkwanyeghị na wee na-eme gị. So achara m Amuodo of Fame for 6 years both Oriade and here oge ha ncha dị n'ofu enweghị Oriade kịta ọ site na mbọ mgbala n'echi ndị Igbo ka eji wepụta na mma abụ onye eze mgbe bụrụ eze mana eze mozebụ nke Oriade mụ na nwanne m ahụ Ọgọst anyị tara afọ hinne na Amuodo of Fame. Ebe anyị nwere nsogbu hinne bụ ndị Igbo bụ onye kwụrụ ọtọ sikwatuo ya sọmụwa eze ya akwụ ọtọ anyị ka nshikọ ikpoju anyị na nnukwu pan anyị otu na ya na dobe oghere oghe ofu onye ya pụta maka onye ka ọ pụta ibi eme gịnị echiga ya azụ chutu gwa bịa bụrụ anyị na-ejewala. Ọ bụrụ na ihe na-eme na Lagos steeti nke mma na ịma anyị tọrọ n'otu abịa mgbasasị nna m gwara nsị na dukwanukwu ukwu aiza ụmụ m n'udukwu ukwu aiza na mmadụ agbajinwe unu ma onye were ofu mkpụrụ aiza na-agbajie ya agbaji nwa ya ozugbo. Anyị adịghị ka ukwu aiza anyị ka ukwu aiza ihe a mere na anyị emere ọ dụre na ya hụ na etu asị gasasị abịakọta na Ohaneze amana ịnọ ka enwere abịa na ndị eze ife na gasasị anyị jikọsie ọnụ igwe atụọ mmadụ ama mgbe m na-achị ọchịchị iwere anya ihe na-ekwu oge atụrụ ihe atụrụ ebe nwa ebe ine gbasasị ya asị oke onwe ka esi eme ife ndogo na ha nọ ebe gịnị a na-enyoghị enyo anyị ka ndị ọbịa na-atụ egwu amajụ ọkpanya ya anyị gasasịra na-afụ anyị dịka ihe ụmụazị ya ihe anyị emebisi oke ya nọ nkịta ebe nwa ọzọ nwee ike nyesie ndị mmadụ ife ha okwu onye ọbịa dịka ọganaịza ọmụnwa ọ dị njọ mana ọ bụ onye mbụ na it didn't recognize me here. The chairman emeritus of Amuodo of Fame for 6 years maka ndị Igbo here o kwesịrị recognize him and ama mbọ mgbala ife na na-akọ ebe nwa kwa maka ọna ya because na mụnwa jere na-ejegharị ebe na-agbagharị ede ahụ m ụra zoom ike wee nweta informations before now. Onye kwesịrị ime ụzọ onye ka ya ezi onye amaghị ụzọ ọ na-ezi anyway obere okwu ahụ kwuru ka m gbara gị ama ijecha darụsa ya abịakwa ọzọ ka ahazi ife ọfụma ọdịna mana ha jikọ Ohaneze onye aghara nwanne ya ọ bụrụ nke abanye ị mara ya na fedobelu.
Now, friends, I want to speak in English so that it will be clear to everybody, including those who don't understand Igbo. I have come here today as the President General of Ohaneze Igbo, as a leader of Igbos worldwide. Igbos are the biggest single ethnic group in this country and possibly in the whole Africa or the world, because we speak the same language. In Nigeria, Igbos are in 5 states of Abia, of Anambra, of Ebonyi, of Enugu, of Imo, of Rivers, of Delta, of Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Kogi, Benue, Edo. They are in all these states. We have all these states. Igbos are there. We have indigenous Igbo communities in all these places. So we are spread widely all over this country. So we have come together. Nigeria is a federation of many ethnic groups. We are very happy with it. Nigeria was brought together by Lugard in 1914, and we have played our part. We believe in this unity, and that is why we have gone everywhere, because the founding fathers of this country have said that we are one, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of tongue, irrespective of creed. In brotherhood, one brotherhood we believe in, and Igbos believe in this. That is why Igbos, being loyal and faithful Nigerians, have spread all over Nigeria. They are everywhere. working very hard with the communities. Wherever they are, when they want land, they don't force it from people. They don't say that the land is given to them by God. They agree that the indigenous there own the land and Igbos buy. When they buy this land, they use their own money to buy the land. They use their own money to develop the land. They use their own money to do everything. And even in those places, they pay taxes. I want anybody to challenge me or contradict me. From my record, it was because of their dispersal in every part of 36 states and Abuja. Igbos are there in virtually every local government. No single tribe in Nigeria contributes more to the GDP of this country than Igbos. Because no tribe contributes, and I stand because wherever they are working very hard. Igbos are the biggest local investors in Nigeria. For avoidance of doubt, Nigeria at all times need two investments: inflow of foreign investment and internal investment. And I want to tell you that the one that makes the country grow more than anything is internal investment. Because a foreigner who brings his money to Nigeria is anxious to repatriate it. And the moment the same year he will start working for profit and sending away money. But if Igbo man has invested in Nigeria, Igbo man have invested outside Igbo land, and wherever Igbo man has invested, he has developed businesses, he has built business structures, infrastructure, he has built schools, he has built hospitals, he has built every infrastructure. Yes, he makes money from it, he does. But the difference is that when an Igbo man makes money, instead of taking that money to develop Igbo land, he invests it in that community for the benefit of the community. Is it a bad thing? No. People are telling us now, why are Igbos not investing in Igbo land? Why are we not doing this? I mean, this is a people Nigeria should honor and be grateful to. Sure. These are people who, when they go to a place, they are not selfish. When they invest and when they make money, they invest their profits in developing that place. If we behave like other people do, many other people, tribes in Nigeria, when they get money, they carry it home. That is why, if you come to Igbo land, how many of the other states, other tribes have investments there? But we have our faith in Nigeria. We believe in Nigeria, and we want Nigeria to also reciprocate our belief in Nigeria by appreciating what Igbos are doing. Igbos are the biggest people in the local investment, because you see, they may be involved in medium-scale industries or manufacturing, but these are the major factors that create employment, they create goods, they create services. And all the states where they're going, Igbos increase internally generated revenue, IGR, in those states. They increase GDP. So I will say that my people, the Igbos, have done very well in Nigeria. Oh. And what we appreciate, what we want, is this thing to be probably acknowledged. Here today, I have come to Abula Ado. I have seen very mighty structures have been destroyed. It's a very, very painful sight to see somebody's toil and effort over years wiped away by a bulldozer overnight. It's a painful thing. You know, we are all human beings. Do unto others as you learn to do unto yourself. Yeah. Christian faith preaches, Islam faith preaches, and even other religions also preach it. But Nigerians are basically mainly Christians and Muslims. These two major religions believe in humanity. So I think really my appeal to Nigeria is to look at Igbos as very faithful Nigerians, very faithful Nigerians who have made commitments to development of this country. Not only industrialization. If you go to other areas, Igbos have done their best. So there is no reason whatsoever why Igbos should not be given their right. If you go to a place like in sports, in bringing Nigeria to limelight, there is no area in sports, whether it's football, athletics or so, where Igbos have not done well. Other Nigerians too have done well, but Igbos have done their best.
Sure.
If you come to education, academics, well, Igbos have done well. If you come to science, Igbos have done well. Igbos have done very well as Nigerians, and Igbos expect that Nigerians, instead of treating us like foreigners, should accept us as their brothers and as their sisters. Should know that there is a constitution in this country binding us together. I have examined my brothers who lost their property here. It's very painful. Painful that somebody, whatever happened, somebody's toil and stress have been destroyed overnight. And most of them were watching with disbelief. Watching with disbelief while bulldozers rolled on their property and they were watching. I mean, put yourself in that position. Do unto others the way you want them to do to you. That is a basic Christian and Islam injunction. And I'm calling on Nigerian leaders today. Do unto Igbos the way you want Igbos to do to you. Do unto us the way you want us to do to them. I am not saying that they are 100% correct. Now, from what they have told me, and I agree with them, they bought this land from the natives. They paid for them. They didn't forcefully take land from anybody. They paid for this land. They started developing land. At the time they were developing these houses, this area was not under any proper municipal cover. So they were developing the land. Later on, I can see government has a right. Government has a right anywhere because power of land is vested on the state government. And in this matter, people talk about federal. If they want to party for an overriding public interest, yes, they can. But our constitution, humanity, justice demands that one should look at the feelings of a human being who have toiled and labored. And in the process of laboring, they developed this place. This place we are staying here now was a swamp before. This was a big bush before. But it's a human effort that developed it to this place. Am I not correct? Yes. So I think really that is why I'm appealing to everybody. I'm appealing to the press. I'm appealing to all Nigerians of conscience to assist us in this matter. I'm not saying the government is wrong to start roads or railway or any infrastructure. It's a right. But a fundamental thing has to be done.
Sure.
Compensate those who have it. Because they bought this land legally from people. They bought it legally. They didn't steal it. They didn't encroach on government land. They bought it from people. And not only that, they spend their money. Now, under normal condition by our law, if a land is under a government jurisdiction, they won't even allow you to finish the building. The moment you start building, by the time you come to DPC, they have come to mark red on it. That is what happens everywhere. But because this place is not under the government jurisdiction, so they finish their buildings. Nobody taught them, they finished the buildings. Some of them were probably pointed to it and they were demolished. So I am saying that government has right at any time, but government should consider, for case of God, for sake of humanity, to pay some compensation to make sure these people don't die of heart attack. Because it's not going to be good for Nigeria if we see our citizens who have labored and worked hard die of heart attack. I hear some of these people are sick now. Some are in the hospital. Some are struggling with their life now.
Some are dead.
All I'm going to appeal is that government should show compassion. send people, whatever is obstructing government development, anything that is overriding public interest must be done. But individual interest must not be overlooked. So that is my own position as the leader of Igbos. I don't have anything anything against the government. I will try and see the governor. And many people have talked about Igbos and election. Igbos showed interest in the presidential election. Igbos are not involved in local election. During the local election, the state election, Igbos here told me they were going to support Sanwo-Olu. That's what they told me. Yes. And I told them to support him. Igbos came to me and said they are supporting Sanwo-Olu. I told them to support him. Am I not correct? Yes. All of them came. So Sanwo-Olu, they came to me as their leader, and I told them to support you. Yes. So the truth about it now, you are their president. They voted for you. I will be you are their governor. They voted for you. So I'll be very grateful if you can look at this thing with compassion. Whatever compensation, whatever you can do to make sure that these people have got something out of their toil and suffering over years will be appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you. One other thing I said, to be honest, I have decided I wanted to set up a committee, and I will set it up tomorrow. A committee because I could not get a committee to study it. But you see, to be honest, I have got most of the facts. But I will still tomorrow by 10 o'clock, I have a meeting. At that meeting, I think there's a committee. I don't know, Everest. Have you told the committee members? Yes. You have told them? Okay, they should come there tomorrow. I'm going to inaugurate the committee to not only this one, all the other demolitions in Lagos State. Because we understand it's not only this one. Because you see, that's why it's important for us. Here everywhere. That is why we are calling on the Igbos supported the governor. Igbos came to me. It will be bad if after I have told them and they voted for the governor, and now under the governor's watch they are suffering. So, but I will see the governor and I will appeal to him. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Good evening, all, once again. So far, so good. So far, so good. We are very, very proud of our leader. Like I said earlier,